maybe down to the pressures of being in a relegation fight. So there will, I'll hopefully, I hope that supporters will come down and see a difference in style. We want to have more time on the football. We don't certainly want to just play with a low block and try and counter sides, because we become a little bit predictable towards the end of the season with that. So providing we get a service that we can play on, we will look to keep the ball a little bit more. I'd also say that I'd want us to have a little bit more energy. I think pre-season was a problem for us last year. We never really caught up with that, and so I would imagine we want to line up with a lot more energy. We want to make sure that players can get box to box. We want to make sure that when we have possession in the opposition half, we have the quality to keep it. But when play breaks down, we're able to try and defend as well. So there will be a change, but I wouldn't say it's a complete change. I would say it's partly areas that we need to improve.
And in terms of challenges for the season, obviously always tough, but what particular challenges do you see for the coming season?
Well, I think that the fact of the matter is we had a difficult year last year, and everyone looks at us then and says, is this the start of a difficult spell for us? And we need to make sure that we're not in that conversation again like we were last year. There is obviously going to be changes on the field, and I think the difficult thing for us, after having a very settled squad of players for a number of years, is to now have a few changes to that. And when you bring new players in, they take time to settle. And I think it's difficult. You have to have a little bit of patience, a little bit of time for people to bed in and get to know everybody. And as much as pre-season gives you the opportunity to do that, the reality is we're starting so early. We've had 3 sessions now, but hardly anybody's been to all 3 sessions purely because of the time of the year, and to get everyone here for 3 sessions a week is difficult. So I personally believe we'll be ready come the start of the season, but I think we'll progress through the season, and it's about being patient with us. That new players will take time, particularly as this squad will be younger than it was last year, so we maybe haven't got the experience that we had previously. So it will take a bit of time just to bed in. And my thing, like I said previously, was we want to get better each season, but we want to get better each month during this season. So I know we will get a group that's competitive with an idea of how we want to play, and I'm sure people will see a change in style, but that will improve once they're playing week in, week out in competitive football. And until then, it's difficult. So I would say the challenge will be keeping people's feet on the ground. We know we have to start better, but it's not ultimately. You don't often just hit the ground running straight away with a new squad, which is kind of where we're going to be come the start of the season.
Brilliant, Brett. Many thanks, and look forward to catching up with you soon.
Cheers.